Confidence Week 1, past successes and personal strengths. Past successes and personal strengths. Confidence has a lot to do with what we focus on. If you focus on things that you did well in the past, if you focus on your strengths, you're going to be confident. If you focus on your weaknesses, if you focus on past failures, you're not going to be very confident. So a lot of confidence has to do with shifting your focus onto your strengths and past successes. Before we go into that, we want to have a confidence anchor. So what does an anchor do? An anchor attaches a ship to the bottom of the sea. So what I want to do, analogously, you want to take a physical gesture, something you're physically doing, that's going to become your confidence anchor. For me, it was a leg slap. Maybe for you it's a hand clap, a fist pump, or jump, some kind of power move. It doesn't even have to be a power move. It could just be something simple that you do. But you have a physical gesture, and you're going to pair that with the confident feeling. So the confident feeling is going to be anchored to the physical gesture. You pair them together. Maybe you've heard of Pavlov's dog, the classic psychological experiment. You ring the bell, present a piece of meat, the dog drools. Ring the bell, show the meat, the dog drools. Eventually what you could do is you could remove the meat, and now when you ring the bell, the dog starts to drool because he thinks he's getting the meat. That's pairing those two together. Now the bell and the meat, or the bell and the drooling have become anchored together. So we want to anchor together the feeling of confidence and your physical gesture. My knee slap. So here's how we do it. When it comes to confidence, like we said, it comes down to what you focus on. Past successes and personal strengths. Let's start with your past successes. In sports, in school, in life. What are some of your big successes? In competition, in practice, did you ever beat someone or a team that was really good? What examples do you have of success in the classroom? You made the honor roll. You got student of the month. You made the dean's list. What are some things you did well in school, past successes? And then also in life, what are some other successes, honors, or achievements that you've achieved? Maybe it's not a certain achievement, but you've been able to do a backflip, or a split, or a flip off of a diving board, or a flip on a trampoline, anything like that. So what are some of our past successes in sports, school, and life? The idea here is to don't be very selective. Write down as many as you can. You want to be a lawyer. A lawyer needs evidence to build a case for themselves. You're building a case for yourself right now. Make an exhaustive list of past successes in sports, in school, in life. Take a moment to do that. Now that you've made the list of your past successes in sports, in school, in life, that should give you a pretty good feeling. That's going to give you a feeling of confidence, like, yeah, I can do this. I believe in myself. I'm pretty good. Once you start getting that feeling of confidence, what do you think you do? Your confidence anchor, the gesture, boom, leg slap. So I'm going to go through that list. I read it. I start feeling confident, leg slap. And if I do that over and over again, if I pair my confidence anchor with the feeling of confidence, then before a competition, before giving a speech, before a job interview, then all I have to do is, boom, slap my legs, and all that confidence feeling comes rushing back to me. It's just like bottling up that confident feeling and then drinking it. Since we can't do it like that, this is how we do it with anchoring. So you did that with your past successes. Now you want to do the same exact thing with your personal strengths. So write down a list of your personal strengths in your sport, athletically, your physical strengths, and then in school and life. What are your strengths? So it could be a hard worker, you're organized, or the opposite. Maybe you're more go with the flow. You're friendly, you like the way you look, you have nice hair, you have a good tan, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You're strong, your legs are strong, your arms are strong, you're mentally tough, you're a confident person, you're dependable, you're truthful, you're trustworthy. Anything it is, again, sports, your physical skills, I'm flexible, I'm in great shape, whatever it is, and life. All three of those areas, make an exhaustive list. Don't just put down your absolute best. What are some things that you do very well? What are some of the things you like about yourself? I think it's important that you find yourself good looking, you find yourself attractive. It's important that you see yourself as someone who does have some physical gifts in any capacity. And it's also important that you see yourself with mental gifts and emotional gifts, social gifts. Write them down on paper. Put it down in this exercise. Sports, school, and life. What are some of your personal strengths? Be generous with yourself here. Take a moment to do it. And now that we've listed our personal strengths, same thing. As you read through that list, you start to get a rush of that confident feeling. You start feeling good about yourself, and then boom, you hit your confidence anchor. So you want to keep doing this on a regular basis. When you think of more past successes, sports, school, and life, add it to the list. When you think of more personal strengths in sports, physically, mentally, emotionally, school, life, write it down. Get the confident feeling, boom, hit your confidence anchor. Do it over and over again, and then when you need it most, you're going to be able to hit that confidence anchor, and all that information is going to come flooding back to you, and you're going to get to compete your best when it means the most, confidently. Mindset makes the difference.